Hi guys, my name's Riley and today we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 3. So, last episode was, the roommate episode. That was a good episode, that was funny. We had Buffy's roommate turned out to be a demon who was trying to take her soul so that she didn't have to go back with her, demon family because she wanted to go to college or whatever. But the whole episode was funny and relatable, dealing with a roommate that you can't get along with, and the way they shot everything was cool. I don't know. I really liked the last episode, so I'm very excited for this episode. Oh yes, and then we found out that Willow and Buffy are going to be roommates now, that Kathy's gone, and there was that one scene, I almost forgot to mention this again, but there was that one quick weird scene where Oz walked past some girl and they looked at each other, and that was it. But I feel like that's gotta be explained sometime in the future, maybe this episode, who knows. And the little military people were in the background as well, walking around, the 3 military guys. So I want to know all about those things. I have a Patreon open. We're several episodes ahead on there, and there'll be full unedited reactions. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can check out the link in the pinned comment or the description. Ready?
Parker's here? Yeah.
I forgot to mention Parker at the beginning. I do remember him.
When you spend all week with a boy, you are allowed to look at him directly.
All week? Been hanging out with Parker. I wasn't sure if he was going to come back or not.
Willow? Harmony, hey.
Oh!
I haven't seen you since graduation.
Whoa! I forgot about her.
So, how was your summer
This feels
vacation?
random.
Yeah, I changed a bit. No, you neither. Oh, maybe a little.
I was about to say, when she started... wait! And now I feel like I'm sweating... Okay. I can't believe Harmony's back and she's a vampire.
Well, my father died last year.
Parker, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up that stuff. Oh, that.
Yeah, that...
What made it so sad was that there was a lot of stuff he didn't get to finish. It made me think about living for now.
Aw.
I think about that sometimes.
It's cool to find someone else who understands.
I feel
You go to
sparks.
sleep tonight. What are you going to...
Well, show them correctly and we can finish.
I don't get your crazy systems.
It's called the alphabet.
You should lock your door.
Believe me, I am kicking myself.
I forgot about her too.
Yeah?
I need to talk to Xander.
Really?
Go away. So, where's our relationship going?
Huh?
Our what? We have a relationship.
That's what I was
What's
gonna
wrong?
ask. Aw.
Yeah, these things kind of have to develop on their own.
All right. How?
I don't know. It just happens.
I guess
Maybe some kind of...
she's been a demon for so long that she doesn't
Nice.
really know how this works. Oh, there she is. Looks like a construction site or something. What? It's Spike?
How's my little blondie bear?
This is an interesting couple. They really just showed up to this party and are taking some guy.
I like him. He's got vulnerability.
Oh, God.
Why'd you lose a bet? Hey!
How we met?
No, I want to know that actually. Oh. Or not?
We are going. It isn't time yet.
Yeah, but as soon as we have the gem of Amara, you're gonna be so... Ow!
Did she just give away, what he's doing here?
Would you care for something? I have fried apple.
All right.
It is customary to call before you show up. Not that.
Well, hello.
Yeah, Spike with Harmony, if you can believe
She's
it.
very straightforward.
The gem of Amara, are you sure?
Gem of Amara.
What's up?
It's not real.
So he's looking for something that doesn't exist?
Questing vampires found the Earth, but no one found it. It was concluded that it never existed.
Well, Spike seems to think it exists. Hey, I don't have a pulse. Cool.
Duh.
Can we?
What does it take to get you to shut the hell up?
Oh my god. She likes it. Look at her.
I'm simply covered in these blue veins.
There they go.
See it?
Okay.
I think it's the secret to getting you out of my mind.
Aw.
Putting you behind me. Behind me figuratively. I'm thinking face to face for the event itself. You're funny and you're nicely shaped.
God.
And frankly, it's ludicrous to have these
Nicely
interlocking
shaped.
bodies and not interlock.
Oh my god. I'm here for this too, honestly. She's funny. She's cracking me up.
The English guy is an old friend. And he's not supposed to drink.
Like,
Did you and he used to like go out?
No.
ooh. Aww. But this song, it goes so well. They're at a different place. Everybody's doing it in this episode. Is he
Parker?
not there? Don't know where he is.
Just shirt. Everybody needs pants.
Right.
Hey. you're right.
Oh, there he is.
Do you have plans today, or
Actually, my mom's coming to visit.
maybe we could, talk or something later?
Absolutely, I'll give you a call.
Great.
Okay. First date went well. Okay. Oh, and they're done. Look at everybody.
So I'm over you now.
Sure. She seems very
Okay.
convincing.
Giles found something.
A text. It refers to the gem of Amara as residing in the Valley of the Sun.
Demon fancy talk for Sunnydale.
It seems that
Oh,
Spark
really?
Manor would
What they
originally
call it?
exist after
Valley
all.
of the Sun?
In Sunnydale, in a sealed underground crypt.
That's why they were
I'll call Sandra and ask
doing all that
her to
construction work on the ground. I mean, under the ground. Ooh.
No one leaves the lair till
Harmony's outfit and hair.
Anyone to the tunnel.
That top.
Listen to me, you stupid bint.
Oh, God.
This gem is everything. I would be insanely happy if from this point on I heard bugger all about sodding France.
I don't know why I let you be so mean to me.
Love hurts, baby.
Oh. Oh, he didn't call yet. I mean, he said his mom was coming, so maybe they're just spending the day. Oh, it's nighttime.
It's real.
Is that what he's looking for?
You should put some butter on that.
Some butter?
And then we could go to France. And I always wanted to go
Okay,
to France.
no more France. Oh no.
I can't believe you just did that!
Hold on.
What are you doing, you big freak?
She has the gem.
My gem.
All that matters to you, then just take it. Take it.
He was really trying to kill her.
I mean, it hit me hard, you know. I get it. About living for now.
Parker?
Living for now. What?
This is Katie Loomis.
Hi. You don't look like his mother.
She's a friend of yours?
Yeah, you'd like her a bunch.
Uh-huh.
So,
That was a word for word what you said to Buffy about your dad.
Did I do something wrong?
No.
wrong.
No.
No, of course not. Didn't you have fun?
Is that
Okay.
all it was?
Like, what else was it supposed to be?
It seemed like you liked me.
Yeah, sure as hell did.
But I'm starting to feel like you thought that meant some kind of commitment. I'm sorry if you misunderstood something.
No, there was no misunderstanding, sir.
Clear.
No. I know these types.
I'm sorry.
I really have to go now.
Okay, bye.
Well, that was pathetic.
Bad timing. Well, I guess good timing for him. This is weird to see. Oh, them fighting in the day, like in the light.
The gym.
Mm-hmm.
The gem of Amara.
Being a vampire sucks.
I feel bad for her. Oh, except when she just did that. It's too late for what you're. Oh.
I was looking for you. You weren't in your musty basement.
See, Buffy.
About what happened. Well, I said I was over you. I mean,
Anya, I don't have time.
Oh. Oh no, her face. Kicked her in the face.
That's a good trick if the girl's thick enough to buy it.
Oh my god, you're just egging her on. See, this is why you shouldn't trash talk her. It just makes her more mad, makes her stronger.
Let's see.
No, I don't want to see him burn. He's bad, but I don't want to see him burn. Okay.
Destroying it.
We don't destroy it.
Then what do we do?
This is going to be essentially unkillable.
I have that gig in LA. I could swing by.
Thanks, us.
Oh!
What's in LA?
She's
I am Xander. Angel. That makes sense.
Maybe Parker and I could still work it out.
No, you don't. You deserve so much better than
I'm
him.
missing.
Oh, Buffy. I feel bad for her. You don't have to feel stupid or like you did something wrong. Oh, is that Anya? You know, Parker. Oh, and Harmony. I feel bad for all of them. Oh. So that was oh, my camera's moving up and down. Okay. So that was episode 3 of season 4. I really enjoyed that episode. Obviously, Spike is in it, so what can I say against it? In this episode, Buffy and Parker went out on a date, and I was totally feeling it at the beginning. He seemed so sweet. He seemed so nice. What an asshole. I remember when I was in high school, this boy did something so similar to me. So Parker was like, you know, talking to her about his dad, and like just the way the things he was saying and the way he was talking was very manipulative. See, I know what he's doing. This shit pisses me off so much. He's like making her think that like he wants something more with her from the way he's talking, the way he seems so interested in her. And then, but because he didn't explicitly say, I'm interested in dating you explicitly, he's gonna turn it around like he does at the end of the episode and be like, well, I never said I wanted to be with you. I never said anything more was gonna happen. That was just you assuming. No, you asshole. You were being manipulative, feeding her lines and information to get what you wanted, playing with her feelings, messing with her feelings because you thought it was fun. There was a guy in high school who knew that I liked him, which is this case. Parker knew that Buffy liked him. Like that. He knew, okay? That was obvious. Same with the guy in high school. He knew that I liked him. And he would, like, invite me to hang out with him sometime on the weekends. Like, we would, like, hang out with him and his friends and, like, my one friend. And, like, we would just do things a lot together that wasn't something he would normally do with, like, just friends. Do you know what I'm saying? And stuff that I wouldn't normally do with just friends. He was being flirtatious, very flirtatious. And in this instance, you know, he's not giving off, I'm sorry, but you are not giving off the vibe of wanting to be just friends and nothing more with the way you're talking. You're very flirtatious. You were talking about like how you guys have some kind of connection because she understands you with your whole like living in the now shit, bullshit. I'm getting heated. Like, you were feeding her lines. Purposely. You were saying things that you say to somebody that you're interested in. There's certain ways you talk to people when you're interested in something with them, and that's how you were talking to her. Basically, in my high school, it was the same thing. He was very flirtatious, making me think that, like, he wanted to get together with me or whatever, and then he just would never do that. He would just, like, I would find out, like, through somebody else that he was dating another girl all of a sudden, and I'm just like, why did we hang out like last weekend then? You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of thing. He's trying to turn it around and make her feel like she was reading into it way more, or that she was like crazy or just misunderstanding. But no, that's not what was happening. It was the way you were talking. Come on. Like, did you not hear what he was saying?
It's cool to find someone else who understands.
Like that shit. It's cool to find someone else who understands. Shut up. And then kissing her like multiple times, asking her about if she dated Spike or not before. Why would you ask that if you're not interested in her? You're the one who's manipulating her and making her think that you like her. You're doing that. It's not her coming up with it in her head. Don't act like she's crazy. Ugh, that pisses me off so much. Oh. If I could beat him up right now, I would. I don't even care. I literally know that I can't fight. I'm 5'2". But I'll still beat him up. I don't care. I literally want to pull his hair and scratch his eyes out right now. Like, ugh. Asshole. Okay. I gotta move on. And I'm mad. I think I'm more mad. Also, I already said I was more mad because of having a similar experience. But also because I really fell for his lies as well. Like, I thought he was really interested in her. And I was starting to, like, feel the chemistry. I was starting to get into the possibility of a ship, you know what I mean? And then he had to go and just be that. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the next couple. Harmony popped out of nowhere. I was like, wait a second. Why did she just pop up in this alley randomly? And then it turns out she's a vampire, which makes total sense. Like I said in the reaction, I remembered something happening to her to which I thought she was dead. Or something like that. I didn't think she was a vampire though. So that was still a surprise. But I was starting to think that's probably what it was after like I was remembering that I thought she was dead, and I was like, then why would she be here? I'm like, what else could it be? Vampire. But yeah, that was a huge surprise. And I like that they brought her back because, well, again, I don't know if they brought her back as in like she'll be here for more episodes or brought her back as for just this episode. But I like that they did it either way because like I said, I like when side characters come back, and she was a side character I remembered and I really liked. Well, I didn't really like, but you know. So that I think it's cool that they brought her back. And I never would have guessed that Spike and Harmony would end up being a couple. Like, that was never even on my radar, like, at all. But it works. It works. Like, it's not like the best relationship. Obviously, they're vampires and they're both, well, Spike seems way more evil than Harmony, but they're both, like, not good. You know what I mean? Spike's terrible to her, but he's a vampire, so obviously he is. But I really like Harmony as a vampire. I don't know how to describe it. She doesn't seem like super evil like Spike is from what I've seen. Spike was off the walls in this episode. But yeah, their relationship's interesting because Spike seems to be just almost constantly annoyed by her, and she's like setting him off and like pushing his buttons. But when he gets angry and starts yelling at her, she like gets turned on like so much. She likes it. So it's such an interesting relationship. It's a volatile, is that the right word? Yeah. It's a volatile relationship, but interesting to watch. Obviously, I'm super happy that Spike is back. Hopefully, he's back for more than just this episode. I want to see him again. I think he will be because he got away at the end, and they didn't show him like driving off somewhere else. He didn't die. He just dropped down into the tunnels or the sewers or whatever. So I'm taking that as good news, and I'm really hoping he's going to be in more episodes this season because I love Spike. Yeah, I felt really bad for Harmony at the end there. Just like I felt bad for Buffy being manipulated by Parker. Harmony is like realizing maybe she's realizing it that I'm thinking this way too, that Spike doesn't really, well, he said it, doesn't really like her and love her like that, you know what I mean? He literally said that he doesn't love her, or he said he loves syphilis or something more than her, which, so I feel really bad for her, even though she's a vampire and she's not that great, and she honestly wasn't that great of a person as a human either, but, you know. And that outfit she was wearing was, like, top tier. I think I just really loved the corset. I'm not sure what the pants looked like. I was paying too much attention to the corset. It was so pretty. The color was so pretty. And with her hair, it just looked gorgeous. I loved that top so much. Actually, her outfits in this episode, all of Harmony's outfits this episode were really cute. I didn't really like that last pink top all that much, but it fits with the times, you know what I mean? The third couple we focused on, by the way, I liked how we were focusing on these three couples and how their situations were kind of like, I can't think of the word, but like similar-ish in a way, like paralleling, or I'm not really sure what the word I'm looking for is, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So with Anya and Xander, I felt bad for Anya too, but with their couple, I don't really put that much blame on Xander as I would put blame on like Parker or Spike, because I feel like with Xander and Anya, it was more of like they're not understanding each other. They're like, it's like a miscommunication, misunderstanding type situation with them. But I still feel really bad for Anya, especially at the end. So Anya, as we know, used to be a demon. She was one of the most iconic demons because she gave us that one episode where they went into a different universe and Buffy wasn't in Sunnydale. And then technically that also brought us the Doppelgangland episode, which was really good. So I'm calling her an iconic demon. So it seems like to me, she's not really used to human practices. I don't know how to say it. I think she said like how old she is before in the past episodes she's been in, but I don't really remember what she said. Like, so I assume she's been a demon for a very long time. She's not familiar or used to being a human and like how being a human works. I guess she's having these feelings with for Xander, and she's confused and doesn't know what she's supposed to do about those feelings. Because she's like going to him and being like, oh, is this our anniversary? Or she's like, I don't know how to get you out of my mind. Maybe having sex with you will help you get me out. I can't even talk. Help me get you out of my mind. That was too hard to say. Just like a bunch of different things. And it comes across to me as like she doesn't know how she's supposed to go about this. She likes him and she knows that they went to the prom together. So in her mind, she's like, does that mean we're dating? ? She just doesn't know. So I feel bad for her because I feel like Xander is trying to help. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to explain, but he's not doing the best job at it. Like, I feel like in this situation, it would be better if they sat down and talked and Xander like explained to her in detail how dating works. Like, that sounds crazy, but like, I feel like that's what she needs. I feel like if he just sat down with her and explained to her like, we have to like get to know each other first, like talking and seeing if our personalities mesh well together, and explain to her what you do to do that, like go on dates and talk and that kind of thing. And then after a certain amount of time, you know, just explain to her how he would like to get to know her if he's interested in her. If he's not interested in her, then just drop it. Make sure you tell her right away, because she clearly is not going to understand if you're not completely honest with her. That's what I think, based off of the way she's acting. And like I said, I think Xander isn't doing anything wrong necessarily. From what I can tell, he seems to at least kind of like her too, a little bit, maybe. And he doesn't know how to react to her either, because it's such a different experience, somebody acting that way towards you. Like, it just doesn't happen, especially to him, who has felt like he's like a loser. You know what I mean? He's felt like that in high school and stuff. And so having a girl be this like forward with him and like taking off her clothes in front of him. He probably just does not know how to handle this situation properly. And that last scene between them was neither of their faults. Like, I know it was really, really sad for Anya and the look on her face, but it's not like Xander really did anything wrong. He could have said something else to like soften the blow of having to leave, but he didn't really do anything wrong. Like, it was just bad timing. Like, he was looking for Buffy because she was possibly in trouble, and Anya didn't know that. Anya just wanted to talk to him about, she wanted to clear up what she had said in, well, I'm talking a lot about them. I feel like they were the most interesting to me. Like, the way their relationship was going was very interesting to me. But anyway, I was like paying more, like analyzing it a little bit, you know? Anyway, I always get off on side tangents. She had said earlier that, oh, I guess now that we've done this, I'm over you. But you could totally tell that she was lying by like the way she said it. But again, Xander was not picking up on that, and he was just like, okay, I guess. And that made her upset, probably because it made her feel like he didn't like her back or something. So she wanted to clarify that for him, which I was surprised that she was going to do, which is a step in the right direction with like with her communication. Right. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. It just was really bad timing, and he honestly had to go look for Buffy. And it was just unfortunate timing, because I wonder if maybe he would have sat there and talked with her about it if he wasn't in a rush. I would have liked that. All three couples were actually really interesting to watch, all three of their different dynamics and how the girls all ended up in the same place at the end. I really liked this episode. Out of all three couples, I'm rooting for Anya and Xander the most, because they see... They're the ones where their issues just seem to be misunderstandings. The other issues are bad. And plus, I don't want Buffy with Parker at all. Like, no, we need somebody else, because no. So, I think that's all I have to say for this episode. I really, really enjoyed it. Not just for Spike. He added to the enjoyment, but in general, I really, really like this episode. And I'm wondering if that was his name that was blurred out at the beginning of the episode, or if it was maybe like Anya's name or Harmony's or somebody, because they brought back a lot of people in this episode. But yeah, anyway, I think that's it. So if you liked this reaction, leave some likes, comment, subscribe. If there's something I missed or something you want to clarify me, you can leave it in the comments below, as long as it's not spoilery. I will see you guys in a couple days with Angel, episode 3, right? One of those, hold on. Yeah, Angel episode 3. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.